Welcome back, everyone, from your fall break. I hope that you got a chance to do some other things. I know that you weren't necessarily on break for your classes, but you may have been on break from this, so that hopefully you got a chance to get a little break from your online stuff. Welcome back. We are going to move in. We've got 2 modules left, and we're going to get started on that stuff pretty soon. I wanted to take a few minutes today to just give you a little orientation of what's coming up next and to quickly give you a chance to just see me and know that I'm still around. Your grades will be posted by the end of the week for GOA for the midterm grades. Most of you have been able to keep up with those, and a lot of you have been asking questions, which is fabulous. So if you have some more questions, just let me know, email or Skype or any other way that you would like to communicate with me. I have it open right now to the home page. If you'll notice, I went ahead and changed that home page for this week so that you can add some things to it yourself. It is now editable by you. This is your student view, and I gave you some information. I'm super excited that the beginning of November always means, the beginning of fall, and we're moving into some of the fall holidays, into the winter holidays. It's very exciting. In our household, we do a lot of decorating and a lot of things that are fun, but of course we live in Florida, so we don't have a lot of cold weather, a lot of change on the outside. It's more just stuff that we can change on the inside. So I charged you with sending me some photos of your current fall, and you guys have already started doing that, and I'm super excited to see some of the stuff that you've been posting and some of the beautiful photographs that you guys have put on there. So I look forward to seeing everyone's fall pictures and a little bit of snippet about what you like about fall. In the meantime, after you're done with that, if you'll go over to the modules, the next module is now visible to you. And I apologize, I actually posted it last week and it did not appear for you. I forgot to hit the little publish button, and that was my fault. So it is up, it is there, and so we are now doing module 4 in genetic testing. This is a super exciting section for me, and I am still editing a few things as we go by adding some lectures because I just get so into this topic. It's one of my favorite. So of course, just as normal, you have your introduction and objectives for genetic testing, and we have some information there for you. Excuse me. And then your Gantt chart and your syllabus is loaded and ready and waiting for you to take a look. And some of you, just to kind of remind you a little bit about what these things are. So here is your syllabus. It tells you what's going on. These are all the assignments, and the due dates are here. And so I just want to clarify for everybody, there's been some feedback, not just from you all, but from everywhere in GOA, that there is some struggle with due dates and when things are due. So if you'll notice, there are due dates on your syllabus and your Gantt chart. And so even though it may post unusually within the assignment, and that is because of the time zone issues, and we're trying to work on that ourselves as teachers, and the administrators at GOA are trying to work on those issues. The big thing is just to look here. This is why I give you the syllabus with the due dates on it, so that you have somewhere to reference and to take a look and make sure that you're meeting those deadlines. This last one right here, this reflection paragraph, is going to be changed, so I will be taking that off today. But everything else on here is correct and accurate by due date. So November 30th is the last part of this module. And then you scroll down, this is the Gantt chart. So it just kind of shows you the deadlines, how long something should take, and then it stops at the day that it's due. So again, it's just backup for you to make sure that you know when things are due, and they're due by midnight your time on the day that is listed there. So make sure that you're paying attention to those dates. Then you flip the page to the next part of the module page, and then you've got a little bit of reading to do. It's an article. Sort of. It comes out of the Journal of Medical Ethics, and it is talking about what genetic testing is and some of the implications and moral implications of that. So take some time to read that, and there will be a little quiz just to make sure that you kind of understood everything. And so when you click the next button, you'll get your quiz, and it links you back to the article. In case you're in the quiz area here and you want to go back to the article, you can click that and it will take you right back to that article. So there is the first set of assignments, and so that is due by November the 9th, so you have a little bit of time to get that done. Then when you flip over here to Community Genetics and Ethics Project, this is your first project for that module, and in here you're going to need to set up some times via the doodle poll. So I know a lot of you struggle with the times, so I put a whole week worth of days and times on there. Please go on there and fill out every possible time and day that you can attend, not just one that you're most interested in, but every possibility, so that we can make sure that we can get in there in a synchronous discussion on this ethics and what's going on. And so then you're going to set up time, and what we're going to do is we're going to discuss this case study that's right here. And this case study is going to tie into another assignment a little bit later on, and it's about Huntington's disease and getting genetically tested and what the outcomes can be of genetic testing. And so these are the types of questions, question 1, 2, and 3, that we as a group are going to discuss when we get on that synchronous discussion. So make sure you sign up for that as soon as possible so that way you can put it in your calendar. The next assignment is the American Eugenics Movement, and this one's going to take you off of Canvas's website to a archive of eugenics. And so when you click on that link, it's going to take you to this archive, and there are lots and lots and lots of things to look at here. And I gave you a few steps. When you go back over here, I give you some steps. So when you go on here, make sure to explore the virtual exhibits for the Cold Springs Harbor Laboratory, and then there's a video lecture which I will post. That's one of the things I'm working on. And when you click on the link, you'll see a series of titles, social origins and scientific origins. And so this section right here, social and scientific, you're going to click on those and you're going to read. And mine's on a Flash player, so hold on one second. And you're going to read on there, and in this you're just going to scan through its little snippets, and there are definitions in here. And when you go back to your assignment, here are the things you need to be looking for. You're going to define eugenics, the purpose of it, positive, negatives, and things like that. And then all of those notes can be used to take the quiz that comes following that. So again, something very simple for you to go through, but if you have questions, let me know. Following that, you're going to do a cracking the code video. So here's cracking the code. It's a wonderful Nova video. And what you're doing for this assignment, it's listed as a quiz, but all you're doing is you're downloading the T-chart like you did before for the last assignment that you had, the last big assignment. You're downloading a T-chart and you're filling in the pros and cons of that genetic testing, and then you're going to submit that T-chart as the answer to the quiz. So when you click on that, it's going to have a place for you to upload that, and you're going to upload it into the quiz section there. So a little bit different this time than you've seen. And then this one I'm working on a little bit further, but this is going to be another assignment, and there's going to be some peer reviewing and peer talking in that assignment. And then the last assignment is the big group project. Again, we like to try to do a little bit more of those. So your group is posted here. Make sure you get a chance to touch base with them and read through the assignment for that. And I'll post another video when it comes for that particular assignment. So that's the module 4. If you have questions or you're concerned about anything, please let me know. There's a few of you that need to have a few things that need to get done. Don't forget your Henrietta Lacks sections for your group. If your group is not participating, I need to know, or if you're having some struggles within your group to get that Henrietta Lacks assignment in, please let me know about that as well. That's up here. So don't forget about your Henrietta Lacks reading assignment in your group role. We are almost to the end of that, and I hope you're finding some enjoyment out of Henrietta Lacks. And once everyone has posted everything for that assignment, then we're all going to go back and we're going to have a discussion based on it. So I hope everything's going well. I hope everything is working out for you. I hope you're really enjoying the class. I know that I'm enjoying all the topics. The next one is my favorite because I'm a biology teacher, so genetics is a big thing for me. And let me know if I can do anything for you. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.